When one of America's premier growers and processors of potatoes puts its technical know-how and reputation for quality behind the Middle Atlantic's first facility for dehydrating potatoes and producing refrigerated fresh-cut product, it's a good time to sit up and take notice of the potential for this fast-growing segment of the spud business. The market for versatile dehydrated potato flakes and flour is expanding rapidly as food processors develop new consumer snack and entree products using the country's favorite vegetable as a primary ingredient. Dehydrated potatoes can stand alone or be shaped, molded, or fried. They're used to make uniformly shaped potato chips and other snacks. They can be used to make creamy frozen desserts such as ice cream, or they can be shaped into diced potatoes for use in soups. Dehydrated potato flour replaces wheat flour in many bakery items. Other food and snack producers are also utilizing potato flour as a binder ingredient or thickener of breading for other dishes. In that role, it gives the producer more bang for the buck in the end product. Tim O'Connor, president of the U.S. Potato Board, says that while the market for dehydrated mashed potatoes may have peaked, there's a great potential for other products in the future.
The opportunity for dehy above and beyond that is certainly like many of the other opportunities for potatoes. It's adding value, it's fitting into new market space, and breaking out of the traditional.
Bruce Axtman, whose company consults in the perishable industry, concurs.
Dehy has a tremendous amount of versatility to be used as a core way to provide potatoes. They can also effectively be used in new recipe or product development.
Refrigerated fresh cut is another fast-growing potato category for both consumers and food service operators. Primary products include sliced, diced, French fries, and small whole potatoes. From the consumer's point of view, convenience is the word, especially in households where both husband and wife work.
Probably the biggest driver is ease of use. By providing a fresh cut product that's already prepared, it makes it a lot easier and quicker for someone to prepare a meal at home.
Consumers can also use healthier cooking oils, avoiding the trans fats that are in some pre-processed products. America's newest potato dehydrator and refrigerated fresh cut producer is Keystone Potato Products of Higgins, Pennsylvania. And it's already taking advantage of the many new opportunities for product categories. Keystone initially began producing potato flakes and flour in a brand new $20 million facility just north of Harrisburg. It's the first plant of its kind east of the Mississippi, providing users in a broad section of the country with a convenient, ready supply of product. The newest addition to the plant, opened in April 2008, is a high-tech line to process refrigerated fresh-cut potatoes. Keystone executives traveled extensively in Europe to find the latest technology for producing both dehydrated products and refrigerated fresh-cut. But that's only part of the equation that immediately makes Keystone a winner in its new venture. Keystone is right down the road from Sturm & Moser Incorporated, one of the nation's top potato suppliers and the driving force behind establishing the new company. Sturm & Moser ships more than 250 million pounds of high-quality potatoes annually to retailers and food service operations across the eastern third of the country. Moser knows a lot about what it takes to grow and acquire top-grade potatoes on a consistent basis. And that's a big plus for those who purchase flakes, flour, and refrigerated fresh cut from Keystone, which utilizes Sturm & Moser as a primary source for potatoes. Why build a plant in the Middle Atlantic area?
We have huge markets in the Middle Atlantic region, and Keystone Potato Products allows growers to put all their potatoes to their best use.
In the United States, there's a lot of other dehydrating plants, and there are some other plants that do fresh cut potatoes, but none like us that actually combine both into the most modern facility that we've put together here in the U.S.
Situated just off Interstate 81 on an 86-acre site in eastern Pennsylvania, Keystone has two distinct advantages over the competition: geography and recovered methane gas as the low-cost source of energy to fuel the boilers, which generate steam that eventually peels, cooks, and dehydrates the potatoes. Steam is also used to peel and partially cook some of the refrigerated cut products. The new Keystone facility came online at the right place and at the right time, the moment when the market for dehydrated and refrigerated fresh-cut potato products was just evolving. Geography is on its side. As an example of Keystone's geographical advantage, the nearest U.S. dehydration plant to Keystone is in central Colorado, nearly 1,800 miles from Higgins. The rest are in Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. While Sturm & Masser provides the operational and raw potato knowledge and supply, Keystone is actually owned by 60 investors, the largest of which is Sturm & Masser. They all see a tremendous upside for the new venture. The key to the success of the new venture is a ready source of potatoes, and that's one of the things Sturm & Masser brings to the table. The 8th generation farming operation grows about 600 acres a year of quality potatoes and acquires the rest that it processes from a network of growers across the country who subscribe to Masser's penchant for quality. At its plant in Sacramento, Pennsylvania, Masser receives, stores, washes, sizes, sorts, packages, and ships potatoes in a geographic area that goes from Maine to Florida and as far west as Ohio. With its automated sorting and sizing operations, Masser can easily sort out quality potatoes that are not right for retail, but just right for Keystone. Masser has a fleet of 15 over-the-road tractor trailers and also contracts with carriers across the country to handle incoming and outgoing loads. The synergy between the Masser operation and Keystone is perfect. Masser has the ultimate responsibility for providing the potatoes. Keystone does the rest with 120 million pounds of raw potatoes. Initial capacity of the new facility is 20 million pounds of dehydrated product a year and 60 million pounds of refrigerated fresh-cut product, targets that can easily be met with the state-of-the-art computer-controlled systems that were created just for Keystone. While it incorporates some of the standard processes used by all dehydrators and refrigerated fresh-cut producers, Keith Masser says,
one of the processes that's unique is the sorting technology for dehydrated potato products, as well as the sorting technology we use in our refrigerated fresh-cut products. We also are able to extend shelf life on our refrigerated fresh-cut through the use of UV light tunnel.
From the time potatoes are dumped into a hopper at the beginning of the dehydrated production line, the entire process is automated. Potatoes are steam peeled, washed, blanched, and then cooled. They're then mashed and spread over drum dryers which remove the water. The end result is thin sheets of potatoes, which are ground into whatever sized flake or flour product is specified by the customer. At the end of the production line, the tiny flakes travel through a sophisticated optical scanning system, which assures that only the perfect flakes reach the end user. Finally, the flakes and flour are bagged and shipped. The fresh cut process begins with taking raw potatoes and peeling them either by knife or steam. Sometimes the peel is left on for added flavor. The potatoes are then cut with a water knife cutter or a three-dimensional cutter. The dices, slices, or French fries are then sent through a powerful optical sorting system that blows out any product with defects. After the option of partially cooking, the product travels through a cooling tunnel, then through a UV tunnel to the packaging room. The UV phase helps to improve quality by extending shelf life. The end product is packaged in bags or totes, depending on the customer's requirements. The bottom line for this fledgling operation is this: Keystone has a ready supply of quality potatoes, the technical know-how to keep them fresh, the world's most modern dehydration and refrigerated fresh-cut facility, and a growing market. And geographically, it's the only company of its kind east of the Mississippi. Keep your eyes on Keystone. It may be the newest kid on the block, but it has all of the ingredients to be the best.